I was just listening to my dog. You right. Everybody believe the truth the whole time. I mean, but they rather believe the lies. My people. But you ain't getting to that pipeline believing lies. So you never was winning with lies. You never was winning with lies. I can prove it. Because you don't own nothing. You're not revenuing nothing. You ain't out here putting businesses out here. You ain't creating jobs. You might create a business and you might employ your friends and family. That ain't what I'm talking about. You ain't creating corporations. You don't own patent companies. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, to my people out there, everybody always be a lie. We got these saying, we gotta watch how we talk to each other. I think Dick Gregory said it. Same thing how we get sweets to each other when we kids. We start giving each other counsel as kids. So, it's like this. I'm finna prove to you. You always say the lie, the briberies. That didn't get you nothing. That got you a lick. That made you hit a lick. Even if this lick lasts you to the day you die, you didn't do nothing but curse your family and your bloodline. Still your people ain't got jobs. Still your people out here suffering. Still your people lost and down and out. And you still preaching the same old sermons. You still talking about the same old thing. And these ain't, you might be preaching God's words, some of y'all, but you ain't walking the walk. You ain't trying to participate in helping these people. You just telling God's word and hoping God take care of all you. I'm gonna tell y'all one more time what my parents did to me. I was too young to even fill out a report card. And you ain't supposed to fill out your own report card. I needed my mama to fill out my report card. And after she whooped, after I asked her so many times, I need you to fill my report card out. She said, God will take care of it. And then I kept asking, I got my ass whooped for it. See what I'm saying? Y'all ain't doing nothing, bro. So the lies and you take the bribery and stuff, you taking the same thing. What I'm trying to say is this. You, my people, I can single y'all out with this. My people feel like you getting off the beautiful lies. All the other nationalities ain't buying it. They own stuff. Listen, with the exception of losing some of their own, they'll keep you in your lies and then with them flying monkeys, and they'll keep you in that stagnated position so you won't bleed over there and they stuff. You think they got all that for succumbing to lies? All y'all focus on my people is sex, really. In this situation in 5 years, all I seen y'all really worry about, honestly, is sex. And I'm gonna tell you something that I learned about sex with my people in the streets. I'm talking about high vibrational people, beautiful people, male and female, that can have anybody they want, okay? Beautiful people now, males and female. I'm talking on a masculine, I'm talking on a, I ain't talking on that shit y'all, that perverse shit y'all got going on. I'm talking about on some real shit. Beautiful male and a beautiful female. They can have anybody in the street, anybody they want. Anybody they want. They can have anybody they want, and they get anybody they want. And I seen them sleep with so many people to the point they slept with the opposite gender. I watched this with my own eyes because some of them was plugged. I worked for them. They love, there was a woman and a man, they love, they said some man, they love women. But they literally slept with so many women. They got tired of, literally, I'm telling you facts. They got tired of it and started sleeping with men. What I'm trying to say is, and then the ones that did, You found other ways to participate in more sexual activities. You see what I'm saying? So you putting energy. You put in most of our energy. Well, I ain't trying to downgrade sex or nothing like that. It's good. You want to have sex. Good sex is a good thing. It's just like, anything else is good to us, I guess. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm trying to say why so much energy going in. That is our business right now. Diddy is our business right now. That's why it's so lucrative. That is our revenue. Talking about Diddy stuff. That is our revenue. Talking about rub tests. That's our revenue. See what you put energy in, that's what you get out of it. We believe the lies. We think telling the lie is easy to take the lie. No, it's easy to be a chump change. Because you ain't winning. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm tired of my people talking about they want to stay out of prison. I'm tired of my people talking about they want to be on this pipeline. I'm tired of my people talking about they want to do all this stuff, but that shit take truth. Understanding constructive criticism. Agreeing to disagree. Being business oriented with people you don't like. Being able to create businesses with people you don't like. You gotta advance through all this. You gotta overcome all this. You can't stay stagnated in that situation. You can't keep doing what you've been doing. The lies was never winning. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah, for the exception of losing a few, you might sell your people out and you might help your little ass family, but you're not helping the black community. You're actually eating us. We eating each other. Forget killing each other. We eating each other. I watched it with my eyes growing up. I was raised with pencil players. I was raised so much and I was so rooted in the drug life and the sex life till I became mature in it. Now do we get it? You see so much of it. Like I said, pimps would make the bad female sleep under the bed while they sleep with the girl on top of the bed. You know how many cobwebs was under that bed? As a child, seeing that as a child, I was younger than 7. So what you saying? I figured out that love is what it is. Love is when you find somebody, you love somebody. Not when you keep going around having a whole bunch of tests. You ain't gonna never win. That's a cycle. That's a cycle. If you got 5 men, you got 5 women, that's 5 years apiece. You got to put that in with them. Whether you leave them or not. How many of y'all done had somebody, left somebody, and went straight to somebody else, say you love this person, but for 5 years you still thought about the other person? Facts. I wonder why we all ain't talking about these floats and these shuttles that's going around us. Shit, I ain't even trying to participate in a lot of that crap. I notice my energy when I descend and ascend because I've been filtering and cleansing so much in my life. I can tell when I drop. What I mean by that, I can tell when I go from heaven to hell. Just a simpler way of putting it. That's a stairway. Another simpler way, I can tell when I'm going from the hills to the slum. That's a harder way to understand it, though. It's nothing like that. I'm just giving y'all a simple way to understand it. I can just tell when I'm detaching from God too far. I done detached too far from God. The whole energy will shift before the people shift. And then after the energy shift in the atmosphere, then the people will shift. Then after the people shift, then the currency will shift. The entertainment will shift. Everything else will start to shift. Because you know why? Because God creating what you want. This is what you wanted. Everything that's revolving around sex. So we got the sex part, my people. You want this and I want this and do this, and he gonna treat you like crap either way it go. And then we got that part. Bad relationships, next partner, next friend, and next set of kids. Over and over them cycles. I'm just wondering why we haven't recognized the cycles. I ain't playing your little dirty, filthy, disgusting game. Because I done growed up. I've been growed up. I'm a grown man out here, y'all. Ain't nothing insecure about me. I'm insecure with y'all. I'm insecure to even call y'all my people. Crazy as hell. Me insecure. How? I stepped up and saved y'all because they was finna go ahead and crush y'all. Y'all done gave all y'all shit to foreigners. And you didn't even know because you was too busy stuck in the sex realm. Now you see what I'm talking about the sex realm. I was trying to make it simpler for you, but you couldn't comprehend it because your mind was gone. Instead of me saying the rub test, instead of me saying this or saying that, and everybody feeling like I was being disrespectful, I kept saying, I was blowing the trumpet saying, my people, woe to my people, woe to my people. God say you stuck in the sex realm. When you gonna grow up? We can't be a kid forever. That's why all of us misses our grandparents. Because that's the last time we seen anybody mature. That's the last time we seen anybody grow up. That's the last time we seen anybody grown. That's the last time we seen understanding. And we should be scared of that. Don't put the other nationality in it. They own everything. We don't own nothing but sex. You got the sex part. In the honey, I get your mind gone. IQ been gone. I don't care how y'all take it, bro. You can take it however you want to take it. Flip it like a cake, cook it, bake it, whatever you got to do. But it don't matter to me because my name is clean. You can go out there and find somebody that look like me and make that person do all kind of disgusting stuff that you know for a fact you can't make me do if you was in my face. Chump change. Now, but I want y'all to understand this is serious. Because there's some floats out here. Shuttles out here. There's some things going around us that if you was still reading cards like you're supposed to and your energy was still vibrating how like it's supposed to, you would be able to tell that right now finding a lover is the least of our worries. Or the least of our problems. You better know there's some real stuff going on out here, y'all. And I don't know what it is. I wish I could get online and hear a conduit like myself. I could back in 21, 2020, and 2022. Now, everybody's stuck in the sex realm. I might as well just listen to my own channel. That's what I do now. I don't even waste my time with it. It's just if it get here. When you get here, the world will end. The world been done ended. We ain't worried about when you get here. We gonna move on forward with God. I work with God and Jesus, and God and Jesus said in all his book, everything that y'all trying to get me to do is against God's will. And the only reason why I was doing it because of this vessel auction that's going on in the astro. And I say it's done. You shouldn't have been down sabotaging all the tests, losers. Okay, I'm calming down. Y'all better go on some of that childish stuff y'all got going on, bro. I don't play like that. I'm grown, bro. I'm celibate virgin. I'm grown. I had my own security. It wasn't much, but it was enough for me. I don't need all that. I ain't never bent over to get nothing. I told you I stood up in the mud, on my feet, and I was happy. I thank God to this day. I never got a dime for it, and I always lost money for doing it. But if I can wind the times, I'd do it again. I want to see y'all make me do something. That's what I want y'all to do. What you gonna do, send me to prison? Ooh. What you gonna do, send me to the worstest prison of the worstest prison? Ooh. What you gonna do? I done been to hell a few times. Now, I want y'all to grow up out there. When you grow up out there, I already been done growed up. You better hope I don't go to sleep on you. Cause I go to sleep on you. And when you finally wake up, you can wake me up. But you remember what I said to my people. We own the sex part. We got that in the bag. Now can we please create something else?